Everybody, this is Amy Dozier Minton. Miss Amy is on the Etowah County, Alabama Library Board, and back in, I think, February, she was appointed to the state board. I made a video about it back then, but I would like to provide everybody with an update. Here she is with a member of Eagles Forum, which is like a Alabama subset of Moms for Liberty, if you want to know where she stands. When she was appointed to the state board, she said, "My ultimate goal is to do my part in helping Alabama reading scores increase and thereby provide a world available for all to explore without indoctrination of a political or Marxist agenda." Now, Miss Amy is on record saying that she is against any kind of actual book banning. She just thinks that if something is inappropriate, who knows what is inappropriate, who decides what's inappropriate, but she believes if something's inappropriate for children, it should just be moved to the adult section. And keep that in mind. Now here Miss Amy is earlier this month when she was at the Hoax Bluff Library in her native Etowah County, Alabama, to give a check for state funding to Mrs. Sims here, who's the librarian. Now, after she presented the check, Miss Amy told the librarian, Mrs. Sims, that it had come to her attention that there were a plethora of inappropriate books in the library and they needed to be removed, or else they would lose state funding. And since she's on the Etowah County Library Board, that means they could also lose county funding, which is basically going to lose everything. The conversation centered around not having books including activities that will be illegal in the state of Alabama, Sims said. She specifically referred to transgender care for minors that's illegal in the state of Alabama. Sims later asked Minton for clarification whether those kind of books would need to be moved to the adult section or removed entirely. She clarified those books need to be completely weeded, totally removed. Minton told Sims that she had found that Hoax Bluff had many books that would need to be removed and looked through the catalog with Sims in an attempt to find examples. The pair struggled to find any books through the catalog, where Sims said Minton suggested looking for using terms such as transgender or non-binary. And then they found it. They found what they were looking for. A book that was geared towards 5 to 8-year-olds. Sick. The book in question, Go Billy Go. Billy is a typical boy who loves to ride his bike and play video games, but when Billy tells his family and friends he wants to be a cheerleader, everyone is surprised and tells him boys don't do that. But Billy practices and practices, and when he shows his skills at the big game, everyone knows Billy is really good and they are proud of him, all because Billy kept after his goal despite the teasing. That's the book. That's the book that needs to be completely removed from the library under the threat of losing all of their funding, because I guess since Billy wants to be a cheerleader, that means that he must be trans. According to Sims, Minton said that that is an example of a book that would need to be removed. More books that need to be removed could be found by clicking on a button that would lead to similar books in the catalog. We're banning books about a boy who wants to be a cheerleader. Roll Tide.